Cliff Bleszinski is back doing what he is good at, making the arena shooters we love. Hi, I'm Tom, and this is Lawbreakers, Cliff Bleszinski's newest arena shooter project, built from the ground up in Unreal Engine 4, to give us the high pace running, shooting, and now flying that we all want from our games today. Lawbreakers is exactly that. However, this is a beta preview of the game, and I can tell you that it's not without its fair share of issues that still need some addressing and tweaking before the game launches on August 8th. But we'll get to that in time. For now, let's dive in. Let's get the standard points out of the way first. Yes, Lawbreakers looks amazing in the Unreal Engine 4. Yes, Lawbreakers runs extremely smooth, even on max settings. And yes, the game is fun and addicting to play. They all come together to make a wonderful first impression when you first boot up the game. But how about longevity? I can tell you from the 7.5 hours I played in the beta last week that they left me wanting more and more. There is something so satisfying about flying, sliding, or even blind firing your gun behind you, just to come up to someone and kick them right in their stupid face, or to shoot missiles at them or dive bomb them. The point is that it's done well here, and you want to have more and more of it again and again. However, you can clearly see that the creators of the game went for quality over quantity. In my opinion, this is the right way to go, if you make the game $30 instead of $60, which you've guessed it, they actually did. If you only look at the quote-unquote hero roster, you'll see that there's less than, say, Overwatch, but every single class is tuned to feel different and make full use of their abilities. You want to be able to take a load of damage and block off choke points? Use the Juggernaut. Together with his high damage shotgun, you'll be able to be a real defensive player and help carry your team to victory. Looking for some more fast-paced action? Then the Assassin is more for you. With her tether, you'll be able to fly across the map in no time, and when you get close to your opponents, you slice them up. How about something more offensive? The Enforcer is a run-of-the-mill soldier type with a medium-range assault rifle and a short-range electric shotgun. Kill the enemy before they even get close to your base, and when the time is there, drop a load of missiles on them. I know it's kinda stupid to say, but there's also a good chance that you'll quote-unquote main either one or two of them. I found myself drawn to the Enforcer and Vanguard a lot, even though the Juggernaut, Wraith and Assassin are incredibly potent as well. Now, aside from the classes, let us not forget one thing Lawbreakers likes to remember us about: the breaking of the law of gravity. No game nowadays is without a gimmick, and Lawbreakers' gimmick is that gravity in some parts of the map is disabled. This allows for faster movement to capture objective and add some verticality in the gameplay. It is by no means really innovative, but it fits well with the rest of the game, so no harm done. In the beginning, I said that there were a fair share of issues with the game. And first and foremost, it's the balancing. I feel that the Wraith and Assassin classes are pretty high powered in comparison to everything else. And on the complete other end, you have the Battle Medic that is extremely underpowered. Yes, you can heal yourself with that class, but it's no use if you're a dead pile of garbage by the time you can use it. Some numbers need to be changed in the game's code to help make these classes balanced. But that's what the beta is for. The next item on my negative list is the fact that there is no penalty for leaving the game early. I've had a lot of games where people just left as our team was starting to lose, which had as effect that we could just mark up the game as an instant loss. The game did often replace the leaver with another player, but just as often did these people also leave when seeing that our team was down a lot of points. Maybe there will be consequences for leavers in the full release, but for now I'm putting it deep into the negatives. Lastly, I have something that is a bag of mixed feelings for me. There's a competitive mode planned for the full release of the game, but on Reddit, a developer said that it's going to be added later in because they wanted the game to be balanced first. If I were the devs, I would implement competitive play when the game was released instantly. But I can't say it for sure because I don't know if it's a good idea. I'm not a game developer after all. We'll just have to wait and see when the full game releases. The Lawbreakers beta was fun for as long as it lasted. The combat was satisfying and enjoyable for sure, and the music was on point as well. But there are those little game balancing things that are holding me back from fully enjoying it. I want those to be worked out because I want to be that kid again who plays his first person shooter just amazed by all the gore and speed. However, after years of gaming, I've seen what terrible things have come out of the industry, so I'll be skeptic until the full release on August 8th. For now though, I won't give a score yet, seeing that it's not a complete product yet. Nonetheless, I do think though that Lawbreakers will be worth the money.